So God, he's been dealing with me lately with like the people who I hang around. And God led me recently to 1 Corinthians. And in 1 Corinthians chapter 15, verse 33, it says, bad company corrupts good morals. So bad company, if you're trying to live on fire for God and you're hanging around bad company, they will be like the water to your fire. They will put out your fire. They will stop your fire. Who I let influence me, because if I hang around bad people that are not going to influence me in a godly and right way, I don't need to be around them. In Proverbs 13 verse 20, and it says, walk with the wise and become wise, for a companion of fools suffers harm. Do you want to suffer harm just for walking around with bad and ungodly people that say I want to be a Christian but don't want to live like Christ? Because them people put out your fire. They will corrupt your good morals, because they'll lead you in these certain sins that will stop you from walking with God and stop receiving the promises that God has for you, because you'll be living in the flesh and not sowing into the spirit. It says in 1 Corinthians 5 verse 11, but I am now writing to you that you may not associate with anyone who claims to be a brother or sister but is sexually immoral or greedy or an idolater or a slanderer, a drunkard or a swindler. Do not even eat with such people. Paul made it so clear that we should not even eat with such people, not even have company with such people that do these things, because that bad company will corrupt your good morals. You may be on fire for God, but depending on who you hang around and who you let influence you will completely destroy your fire, your just desire for the Lord. And God, he doesn't want us to be unequally yoked with anybody. He doesn't want us to hang around people that aren't trying to live for God or don't have the same mindset as we do. 2 Corinthians verse 16 verse 14, do not be yoked together with unbelievers. For what do righteousness and wickedness have in common? Or what fellowship can light have with darkness? We cannot be in a light and go hang around the people that we used to hang around the people that we used to party with, because all that's going to do is drag us away. That's going to drag us back. But we need to hang out and associate with people that are trying to live for God, trying to live on fire for God. Trust me, the hardest thing for me is when I first got saved and I had to cut off them people. And God, he removed so many people from my life. And there may be some people hating on you because you're trying to live godly, you're trying to live for him. And they'll be able to be like, oh man, Austin, you changed up, man. You just changed up, man. You fake now. And it's like, no, I'm not fake. I'm just trying to live for God. He revealed the truth to me and I was living in deception all my life. That's what happened for me, man. And people hated me. The devil was using people to try to bring me down and try to make me change my mind, but that didn't work. And some people God may be removing from your life or telling you to remove from your life. It may be the biggest blessing for you if they're not even in your life. I remember when I had to give up all my friends. It was just me, God, and the Bible. That's all I had. And God led me to a good church. I met some good people that are on fire for God. And God restored all that. But you even got to be careful with certain people that you hang around regardless, in or out the church. There's some people that are going through the motions, and you got to be careful that you just don't go through the motions, that you live an on fire life, and that you desire to go deeper and walk in the spirit, because the spirit will lead you into all truth.